This is Sher Punjab Radio, AM 600, Vancouver.
ਅੰਜਲੀ ਅਪਦੁਰਾਈ, ਸਾਰੇ ਬੰਨੇ ਅੰਜਲੀ ਅਪਦੁਰਾਈ ਦੀ ਚਰਚਾ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਜਾਣਦਾ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਪੁੱਛਦਾ ਕਿ ਅੰਜਲੀ ਕੌਣ ਹੈ। ਸਵੇਰੇ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਉੱਠਦਿਆਂ ਬਹਿੰਦਿਆਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਬੰਨੇ ਅੰਜਲੀ ਕਿਉਂ ਹੋਈ ਪਈ ਹੈ। BCNDP ਦਾ ਨਵਾਂ ਨੇਤਾ ਚੁਣਿਆ ਜਾਣਾ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਹੋ। ਡੇਵਿਡ ਈਬੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੀ ਸੰਭਾਵਨਾ ਪੂਰੀ ਸੀ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਜਦੋਂ ਅੰਜਲੀ ਅਪੁਦਰਾਏ ਆ ਗਈ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਮੈਂਬਰਸ਼ਿਪ ਸਾਈਨ ਕਰ ਲਈ ਅਤੇ ਸਾਈਨ ਕੀਤੇ ਹੋਏ ਮੈਂਬਰਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਵਾਲ ਉੱਠ ਖੜੇ ਹੋਏ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਅਲੈਜਡਲੀ ਗ੍ਰੀਨ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਛੱਡ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਨੇ ਅਤੇ ਵਕਤਨ ਆਏ ਨੇ। ਕੁਝ ਸਮਾਂ ਲਾ ਕੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ, ਦੋਸ਼ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਅੰਜਲੀ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਤਾਉਣ ਆਏ ਨੇ, ਜਿਤਾ ਕੇ ਫਿਰ ਮੁੜ ਜਾਣਗੇ। ਔਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਕੁਝ ਏਜੰਡਾ ਵੀ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਗ੍ਰੀਨ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਦਾ ਏਜੰਡਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਉਹ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ NDP ਦੀਆਂ ਕਦਰਾਂ ਕੀਮਤਾਂ, NDP ਦੀ ਸੋਚ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਪਾਲਿਸੀ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਫਿਲਾਸਫੀ ਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਇਹ ਹਜ਼ਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ। ਅਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਿ ਅੰਜਲੀ ਨੇ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਮੈਂਬਰ ਖਾਸੇ ਬਣਾ ਲਏ। ਨੌਜਵਾਨ ਹੈ, ਭੱਜ ਨੱਠ ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਐਕਟਿਵਿਸਟ ਹੈ, ਇੱਕ ਫੈਡਰਲ ਚੋਣ ਲੜ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਹੈ ਅੰਜਲੀ ਅਪੁਦਰਾਏ। ਭਾਰਤੀ ਮੂਲ ਦੀ ਅੰਜਲੀ ਅਪੁਦਰਾਏ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਨੇ BCNDP ਨੇ ਫੈਸਲਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਗੱਲ ਦੀ ਪੂਰੀ ਸੰਭਾਵਨਾ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਲੀਡਰਸ਼ਿਪ ਦੌਰ 'ਚੋਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਜਾਵੇ, ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਡਿਸਕੁਆਲੀਫਾਈ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਜਾਵੇ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਿ ਅੰਜਲੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਡਿਜ਼ਰਵ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੀ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਿ ਅੰਜਲੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਐਂਟੀ ਡੈਮੋਕ੍ਰੈਟਿਕ ਕਦਮ ਹੋਏਗਾ, ਅਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਿ ਅੰਜਲੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਉਹਦੇ ਸਮਰਥਕਾਂ ਨੇ ਘੱਟੋ ਘੱਟ 3500 ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ 4000 NDP ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਡਿਸੀਜਨ ਮੇਕਰਸ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਈਮੇਲਸ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਅਤੇ ਆਖਿਆ ਕਿ ਹਾੜਾ ਇਹ ਕੰਮ ਨਾ ਕਰਿਓ। ਹੁਣ ਲਫ਼ਜ਼ ਗਲਤ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਗੇ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦੀ ਕਹਾਵਤ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਖੈਰ ਨਾ ਵਰਤੀ ਜਾਵੇ ਕਹਾਵਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਕਈ ਤਿੱਖੀਆਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ, ਕਰਾਰੀਆਂ, ਕਿ ਹੁਣ NDP ਦੁਬਿਧਾ 'ਚ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਹੈ। ਭਾਵੇਂ ਕਿ ਡਿਸਕੁਆਲੀਫਾਈ ਕੀਤੇ ਜਾਣ ਦੀ ਸੰਭਾਵਨਾ ਪੂਰੀ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਇਹਦਾ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਵੀ ਅੰਕਿਆ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇੰਨੇ ਭਾਰੀ ਗਿਣਤੀ 'ਚ ਮੈਂਬਰ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਨੌਜਵਾਨ ਭਾਰਤੀ ਮੂਲ ਦੀ ਅੰਜਲੀ ਅਪੁਦਰਾਏ ਨੂੰ ਕੱਢਿਆ ਜਾਏਗਾ, ਹਟਾਇਆ ਜਾਏਗਾ, ਵਰਜਿਆ ਜਾਏਗਾ, ਤਾਂ ਇਹਦਾ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਕੁ ਹੋਏਗਾ। ਪਾਰਟੀ ਦੀ ਓਵਰਆਲ ਅਕਸ ਨੂੰ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਕੁ ਸੱਟ ਲੱਗੇਗੀ, ਇਸ ਗੱਲ ਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਲਾਜ਼ਮੀ ਮੁਤਾਲਬਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ। ਔਰ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮੈਂਬਰਾਨ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇੰਨੇ ਆਏ ਨੇ, ਜੇਕਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ 'ਚੋਂ ਮੰਨ ਲਿਆ ਕਿ ਕੁਝ ਦਿਮਾਗ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਹਿਲਤ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਆਏ ਹੋਣ, ਪਾਰਟੀ ਇੰਨੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਪੱਧਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ, ਜੇਕਰ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਕਿ 11000 ਮੈਂਬਰ ਸਾਈਨ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ ਅਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ 'ਚੋਂ ਕਾਫੀ ਗਿਣਤੀ 'ਚ ਅੰਜਲੀ ਦੇ ਹੱਕ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਈਨ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ ਜਾਂ ਉਹਨੇ ਮੈਂਬਰਸ਼ਿਪ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਤਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਲੋਕ ਵੀ ਉਦਾਸ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਧਾਇਆ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਗਾ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੰਜਲੀ ਕਰਕੇ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। ਤਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਉਦਾਸੀ ਹੋਏਗੀ ਜੇਕਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੈਂਡੀਡੇਸੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਡਿਸਕੁਆਲੀਫਾਈ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ, ਅਤੇ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਹਰਜਾ ਵੀ ਹੋਏਗਾ, ਇਹਦੀ ਥੋੜ੍ਹੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਨਿੰਦਾ ਵੀ ਹੋਏਗੀ। ਦੈਟਸ ਵਾਈ ਅੰਜਲੀ ਅਪੁਦਰਾਏ ਇਜ਼ ਇਨ ਦ ਨਿਊਜ਼ ਟੂਡੇ। ਸਾਰੇ ਬੰਨੇ ਦੇਖ ਲਓ ਤੁਸੀਂ, ਕਿਸੇ ਬੰਨੇ, ਸਾਰੇ ਬੰਨੇ ਇਸੇ ਦੀ ਚਰਚਾ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅੰਜਲੀ ਨੂੰ ਨਾਲ ਇਹ ਦੁਰਵਿਹਾਰ ਜਾਂ ਵਿਹਾਰ ਕਿਉਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ। ਭਾਰਤੀ ਮੂਲ ਦੀ ਅੰਜਲੀ ਅਪੁਦਰਾਏ BCNDP ਦੀ ਲੀਡਰਸ਼ਿਪ ਦੌੜ 'ਚ ਸ਼ਾਮਲ ਹੋਈ। ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਮੈਂਬਰ ਸਾਈਨ ਹੋਏ, ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਉਲਾਂਭੇ, ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਦੋਸ਼ ਲੱਗੇ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਅਜੇ ਤੱਕ ਵਾਜ਼ੇ ਤੌਰ 'ਤੇ ਸਾਬਤ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਏ। ਅੰਜਲੀ ਅਪੁਦਰਾਏ ਜੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਲਾਈਨ 'ਤੇ ਨੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਬਾਤਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਮਾਮਲੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੇਟੈਸਟ ਅਪਡੇਟ ਕੀ ਹੈ। ਹੈਲੋ ਅੰਜਲੀ, ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ, ਵੈਲਕਮ ਟੂ ਦ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ। Hello Anjali, ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ, welcome.
Sat Sri Akal, thank you so much for having me.
So give us the update first, because we've been listening to the radio. I did a morning show as well, that at 6 o'clock there's a meeting happening and they'll decide whether you are in or out.
Yes. Well, the situation is that there has been a recommendation for me to be disqualified from the leadership race, and the vote at 6 p.m. tonight will confirm if that recommendation has been upheld.
And you mentioned in your statement that about 3,500 to 4,000 people who are telling the decision makers not to go for that route.
Yes, I believe that this decision was made on an unlevel playing field, and I don't believe that this decision is in the best interest of the party or of the people of British Columbia. And so, there's a part of our website where you can send a letter to the provincial executive of the party, and I think about close to 5,000 people have done that. And so I think that's a good democratic exercise. And the whole approach of my candidacy has been emphasizing that the grassroots should have a stronger say in decision making, and and so I want to do everything in my power to enable that and allow that to happen.
Anjali, what are they afraid of? Because you have signed thousands of members. Give us a rough idea how many members you signed. Altogether, I think it's 11,000 or 12,000 or something.
Yes, we'll never know the number, but that's what the rumor says, around that ballpark.
So what are they afraid of? Your energy, because you are young and you can make it happen, or they are afraid, like the accusation is, that the people are coming from other parties to help you, or what exactly is the fear?
Yes. Well, to be very honest with you, the fear is the number of people we signed up. We have the leverage to win. We have the people power to win. And that has been, the party wasn't prepared for that. And I don't think they want that to happen. And so this is now what's happening. A disqualification is easier for the party to make happen than any other course of action.
And Anjali, to be very fair, some people are saying that you are in a wrong party, kind of things that you're talking, your personal philosophy probably doesn't suit BC-NDP. You belong to some different party, or you should have a party of your own.
Well, let's see how it all plays out. But I really felt that my values were aligned with the core values of the NDP. I think what we've seen now is that the party has strayed from those values. It's not the party that it used to be. You know, if I was in this party in the 70s or even in the 90s, you know, I would feel like, yes, this is the party for me. This is the party that puts vulnerable people first. This is the party that puts working people first. This is the party that will choose people above corporations. This is, you know, the party that cares about a strong social safety net, making sure that nobody doesn't have enough to eat, that nobody, you know, can't afford their home. Right now, what we seem to be doing is putting corporate interests first, and that is that's not the party that I believe in.
Anjali, let me be very clear here. I'm fan of David Eby. He did really well being on different portfolios. Actually, I know him even before he came to politics. He did really things, commendable stuff when he was a young lawyer.
Absolutely.
But do you hold him responsible as well, whatever is you're going through?
No, I don't. As I've mentioned, I have tremendous respect for my opponent. I think that he has really great accomplishments in government, as you said, and he used to be an activist too. This is really, I think, about the party's internal democracy, and I don't think this actually. I don't think this is to the benefit of David Eby. I think this isn't good for him either, because it puts a stain on his leadership right as he begins to lead the province, and I think that he would have preferred to have a leadership race as well.
Is it illegal for people to cross the parties, leave one party and join the other one? And that's what the accusation is. And one of our callers was saying that even Thomas Mulcair, he came from Liberal Party and joined and became the leader of the party.
Well, yes, isn't that what a party is supposed to do? We're supposed to attract new members away from other parties and from people who don't belong to other parties. So absolutely, if somebody's with another party and they see a leadership candidate that they resonate with and that they're inspired by and they want to switch parties, absolutely we should welcome them. There's nothing illegal about that. In fact, that's something that we should be encouraging.
So is there any middle ground? Like so far, we are getting news that you'll get disqualified, but is there any middle ground possible that you can agree with that? One of the proposals can be that let's postpone the election and undo the membership and let's sign the members again.
Yes. I don't think the party has considered that course of action, unfortunately. And I think that I don't really see that being in the cards. But, change happens in cycles, and this was one cycle where a candidate like me comes into the race and brings in new and fresh ideas. I think that's a really healthy thing. I think British Columbians deserve that, and it won't be the last time that happens. So in the next cycle, maybe the outcome will be different.
But whenever you, this morning when you got ready to come out and talk to media and all that, did you see the mirror, and are you confident enough if they don't disqualify you and you know that you'll become the premier of this beautiful British Columbia, can you handle that job, stressful job for 2 years and then take the party into the election mode?
Absolutely. I think that the ideas and the vision that I bring are what's required in this moment. You know, we're in a very difficult time in history right now, and we need different solutions. We need a different way of doing things. We need a different energy. So am I saying it would be easy? Definitely not. It would be a very steep learning curve. But do I believe in what we're doing? Absolutely. And I really hope that if Davy B is the premier going forward, he takes some of those ideas and implements them too, because I really think that that's what's needed.
I think I asked you this question last time as well when you were in my program, that if they disqualify you from this race, will you stay in the party, or you have some other options in your mind? Break this. Well, don't hide this. Just break this news right now.
Oh, no, I'm being very honest. I'm invested in making... I'm invested in everybody being able to get involved in the grassroots of the party. So our campaign is giving tools and resources to people to be able to understand how to get involved. Like, if you've never been involved in a party before, we can give you instructions and tools and resources to help you get involved. Anybody can do it. It's democracy. It's open to all. And that's the one thing that I can absolutely promise to keep doing.
And I'll give you another 40 seconds to talk to our listeners, say whatever you want to, and I invite you to our studio. Doesn't matter what happens in the days to come, whenever it's convenient for you to come. What would you like to say in the conclusion?
You know, regardless of the outcome of this, we've opened a really, really important conversation about, you know, what does it look like? What does leadership look like in this time of crisis? We're seeing, you know, my friend couldn't take her baby out yesterday because there was so much smoke in the air. In October, we're facing a province-wide drought, and we're seeing the rivers dry up, and the salmon are dying, and heat waves are killing people. This is not normal, you know. This is absolutely not normal, and I think it's very hard to accept. So given that, what does leadership look like, and how do we need to change our approach to leadership? And so that conversation is just getting started, and I'm looking forward to continuing that conversation regardless of the outcome.
I want to thank you for your time, Anjali, and talk to you later.
Thanks so much. I'll see you in the studio.
This is Sher Punjab Radio, AM 600, Vancouver.